don't want no minute man.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Minute Man Movie Reviews. I am your host, you can call me Alex, and today we are going to be reviewing John Wick Chapter 4, starring Keanu Reeves. This will be the final chapter of the John Wick series. I can say that very, very confidently. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Alright, so here we are with another installment of John Wick 4, and if you are looking for a terrible but fun, exciting, but also ridiculous action shooter movie, then you've come to the right place, because we got yet another one of those films. I'm gonna start out with the good parts of this movie. The shooting, obviously, the action sequences were phenomenal. If you've seen the other three, I mean, this one just upped it to a whole nother level. There was a part where I swear it had to have been 20 to 30 minutes of just straight, like, it was just non-stop. I was sitting there, I was like, when is this going to end? Like, it was ridiculous, but also very, very dope. And then there was also a scene towards the end where director did something genius and phenomenal. He took the camera and gave it like an overhead GTA old school camera angle, like an aerial view. And I was sitting there, I was just like, wow, this is great. Like, from an acting, directing standpoint, was just top notch. And that's pretty much it for the good.
The bad,
which shouldn't be really shocking to most people, was the acting. I mean, you don't really, this movie, like, I'm not gonna sit here and crap on this movie about the acting. I mean, you had Keanu Reeves the whole film talking like this: I'm gonna need a gun. Why is this happening? Like, that's what you're getting out of this movie. There were some great characters in this movie. The bad guy was once again a bad guy that was also a coward. I don't know if that's a theme in the John Wick films, but now my biggest complaint is that this movie was
3 hours long.
3 hours long, or just short of 3 hours. I think it was clocked in at 2 hours and 49 minutes, which means Avatar 2, The Way of Water, was 20 minutes longer than this movie. And they introduced us to a whole new species of Avatar that can swim. Why is John Wick 4 3 hours long? I have no idea. I'm pissed. I'm just gonna say it straight up. And then after the 3 hours, they have a post-credit scene, not at the initial credits, but the long credits at the end. So not only are you making me sit for a 3-hour movie with the trailers, now you want me to sit for another 10 minutes of crap to see a post-credit scene that could easily have been skipped. If you're watching this and you're going to go see John Wick 4, please do yourself a favor. When that movie's over with,
get out of the theater.
Do not sit there through those post-credit scenes. It's not worth it. I do like the way that they ended the movie. I mean, at some point this all has to end. When you see the film, you'll understand what I'm saying. If you're a fan of the first 3 films, you're really gonna like the 4th one. I will say that. If you have 3 hours to spare, go see the movie. If not, wait a few months until it comes out on your TV screen, where you can sit in the comfort of your own home, throw it on whenever you want to, and just watch it that way. I mean, it's really up to you. I'm not mad that I went to go see it, because in theaters everything's always better. I feel like if I would have saw that movie at home, maybe I would have been a little bit more upset, but with the theater aesthetics, you know, the screen, the sound, I mean, it did make the movie just a little bit better, so I will say that. But the movie's 3 hours long.
Come on, man.
Somebody that turned that movie in after they finished editing it should have said, hey. And then I read somewhere online that the initial movie, the director's cut, is 3 hours and 45 minutes long. So what did you cut from the movie? Because as I'm watching the movie, I could have cut at least 30 minutes of it. So I don't really understand. But that's neither here nor there. I'm truly upset that this movie was 3 hours long, clearly. But hey, some people might like it. And you know what I mean? So it is what it is. And that's really all I have to say about this movie. It was fun, exciting, a lot of action. There were definitely some dry spots in the movie, but that's gonna come with those type of movies. It can't be action straight through for 3 hours, you know what I mean? So now moving on to my official score, I'm gonna give this one a solid 7.3 out of 10, and that's mainly because it was 3 hours long. It did not need to be 3 hours long. I don't know if I said that already, but yeah, it didn't need to be 3 hours long. But other than that, it's one of those movies that, you know, it'll probably end up on FX, and you know, by the end of the year, and it's just gonna be another John Wick movie that, you know, fanatics are gonna love it, and some people are just never gonna watch it, and that's okay, you know. But yeah, 7.3 out of 10 seems about right. That's gonna be it for this movie. If you go see it, if you've seen it already, make sure you let me know how you felt about it down in the comments, and thank you all all for watching, supporting. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on TikTok, on Instagram, and YouTube, Minute Man Movie Reviews. And I'll catch y'all in the next review, and I will see y'all in a minute.
I don't want no minute man.
Why would they make that movie 3 hours long? I just don't get it. Titanic was 3 hours.